All right, let's get to work. Flawless Fantasy Football. We back, everybody. What's up? Back with another breakdown. This is the consensus, give or take. Like I said, they move around a little bit. This is the running back 3 tier, 25 through 36. Mind you, this is the expert consensus. Flawless Fantasy Football's half-point situation, rating system. So let's stick with that. We're going to go right through it. First off, let's be honest. This is the tier 3. Not say tier 3. This is the third grouping of running back 3s that they have. So obviously, the deeper you get, let's be honest, you're going to see more of this. Yeah, you like that, don't you? But let's see what running backs aren't going to get this. That's on the list. We've went through the top 24. We did 1 through 12, and we've done 13 through 24. Once again, it's 24 through 36. I'll add some caveats in the end. Let's start with Daryl Henderson. Of course, he's been pushed up in the ranks because of the Cam Akers injury. Now, to be honest with you, let me pause real quick. No one on my list, knock on wood, where's some wood at? I don't need to knock on it. No one on my list, on these lists, or on my wide receiver list, or quarterback list, have succumbed to injury yet this offseason. Good for me. You know why? Because I choose to stay away and avoid glass, porcelain running backs and players, okay? Wide receivers, quarterbacks as well. I only mess with a few of them, but they better have crazy upside. Y'all just like, y'all used to before you saw this channel and before you start using cognitive reasoning and listening to a true fantasy football great in Anthony Blake Jr., the founder of Flawless Fantasy Football. Let's get to it, Daryl Henderson. Let me explain something to you. I was looking to pick this guy up and draft him, eye him in certain spots, and a few of my teams that I'll play like 3 this year. But I'm going to be honest with you, because he was going in the 10th, 12th round. But now since he's pushed up to the 3rd, he's glass too. Now, if you like him and you believe in the system, go ahead and pick him. He'll have some good games, but I just don't count on him to have running back 1 upside. Okay? So I'm going to give him a yellow. Proceed with caution with him, but I believe in the system. Truly do. I believe in the system, and that's all they got there. But one of the other running backs in the back might emerge. But he will only emerge if he gets hurt. If Henderson gets hurt, okay? So he's going to get a yellow. Let's recap. Green means a full go. Green means a full go. That means I support him 100%. Draft this player as you see fit. You get my stamp of approval. Yellow means, hey, listen, I don't disapprove or approve of this person necessarily. So draft him at your own risk, okay? Now that person could go up, that person could go down, but that person doesn't get my full endorsement at the yellow. Caution. See that? I'm trying to make this stuff, put it in layman's terms for you guys, but nobody can get caught slipping. One thing I won't do is take credit for somebody that pops with a yellow. You know why? Because I didn't give them my full endorsement. See, a lot of y'all be listening to these fantasy experts. They got all these subscribers, and bless them, because I like to be entertained too. But let's be honest, they talk out the side of their neck. They'll say, hey, this person right here can be a top 5 back or a top 10 back. But, I'd be cautious, this and that, blah, blah, and that's okay. But what they do is say, let's say if he's not a top 5 back and he end up glassing out, they'll say, see, I told you, you had to worry about about that injury. But if they pop out, they'll say, oh, see, I told you. So it's a win-win for him. I'm not going to do that. Green, I fully endorse. Yellow is, take it either way. Use your caution. I don't fully endorse or not endorse him. And red means no. Guess what? If somebody pop in the red, I'll say I was dead ass wrong. Not likely to happen. Let's move on. Arizona. This is the beauty. See, I'm going to save y'all some time. We got to cut through the crap here because I'm only interested in giving you running back 1s or people that can pop and be no lower than top tier running back 2s. I don't want no plotters on my team. And I'm not going to want any plotters on your team either. Arizona Cardinals running back. Either of them. Do not draft them. I'm going to put a damn red here. Okay? I don't care about glass ass Connor. I love the fact that he's beat the cancer and everything. And I actually like Edmonds. But Arizona don't like his ass, okay? So it don't matter if I like him or not. Arizona don't trust him. So it seems like he'll be starting, but then Connor will come in and get the short yards work. Plus the quarterback likes to run stuff in, and that's a passing team anyway. Don't draft any of these guys. They're wasted picks, okay? Wasted picks. You want a single digit? Go ahead and pick the scrubs. But if you want monster numbers, don't pick them and pick someone else I have in green. In green. It don't matter if it's a running back or wide receiver, pick him in green. All right, next. Michael Carter. I'm going to tell you something. I like this dude, and I want to dig more into him, but he seems to like the person, he is the person that played ahead of Devontae Williams in college last year. So, you got to be something good with him, right? You know? But sometimes that's not the case, right? Because let's say P. Ryan played ahead of Mixon and stuff like that. Or, you know, if you go back a little bit more, Thurman Thomas played ahead of Barry, you know. Even though, you know, Thurman was great, but if Thurman was on Detroit, Thurman would have been trash. And if Barry was on Buffalo, they'd have won a championship. But I digress. Let's get back to it. Michael Carter, I'm going to give you... he's going late, though, so he's going 8 or 9, 10 possibly at rounds. I don't see number one running back upside with him. Damn it, I'm gonna give him a yellow. You don't get my full endorsement. I just couldn't pull the plug on him and give him a green. But I can see him being a high-end running back too, because the only person that's above that's in front of him essentially is Tevin Coleman, and he's glass, not dependable. I know because I'm a Niner. And I followed him from when he was with Atlanta, and just think the coach that came over from San Francisco liked him, and kind of throwing him a bone. Kind of like how they're doing Tebow and Urban nonsense in Jacksonville. Let's keep it going. All right, Melvin Gordon. Listen, I told you, incorporate my great phrase. Have we seen the best of him? Ask yourself that question. Have we seen the best of Melvin Gordon? Answer the question, I'll wait. Now, if you said yes, that means you're smart, you're paying attention. All this knowledge and this plethora of goodness that's oozing through the screen is soaking in. If you said no, that we haven't seen the best of them, you need to freaking slap yourself. And slap yourself 10 more times, 10 times harder than that. Because that's what you get thinking that you're going to see anything better out of Melvin Gordon that you saw last year. Sure, he'll start the season, but with that young bull behind him, it will not be his come week 10, if not before then. Melvin Gordon gets the freaking red like he's on his freaking period. He's getting a freaking red. Okay, and he's probably going to bleed for about 14 days. That's how much red he's going to get. No Melvin Gordon. We're not supporting him around here on Flawless Fantasy Football. Not in my support. All right, here we go, Damian Harris. Look, this young man got all the talent in the world. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I don't trust any running back in Patriots. They're not explosive. Belichick still believing in Cam Newton, and Cam Newton ran in too many touchdowns. Slow, methodical offense. No wide receivers. Damian Harris gets the red. Now, he might be good in groups, in a little spurt towards the end once Cam gets probably benched or something and Matt Jones comes in and so they ride, but I just don't trust it. Plus, he's a little porcelain too, okay? He has little remnants of fine china in his persona. Okay, Travis Etienne, number 30. Let me explain something to you. For the people that's not in Florida, I am from Daytona Beach, Florida, okay? There's things I liked about Jacksonville and their football organization. What I don't like is how the consensus of experts and everybody in there riding this dude's jock and shoving it down their throat like it's food. And no, I'm not talking about food they're throwing down their freaking, just fucking shoving it in there without even choking. This dude's not even a freaking starter. And unless James Robinson goes down, plus they'll be losing a damn lot, I am not in the business of drafting this dude. He does not even have mid RB2 upside, okay? I don't give a damn. I'm playing me your flip. You might get lucky, but James Robinson is pissed because they play in these games. No to Travis Etienne. And slap all your freaking homeboys too after you get done slapping yourself. If you take a chance and picking them, go on there on your little things that you watch and slap their asses too for telling you to pick them. Because the broadcasts are full of crap. And they are too, in all their BS analytics. Oh, look what he did in college. This ain't damn it college, okay? No to Travis Etienne. Number 31, we got Tampa Bay Buccaneer running backs. Okay? Tampa Bay Buccaneer running backs. Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones. Oh my God, they got everybody freaking over. The other cat, Vaughn. They got Vaughn from last year. And Giovanni Bernard came over. And guess what? Gio's going to get used a lot because they're going to dump it down to him. And Brady going to make sure he have his stats up. But you know what? It's the reason I put Tampa Bay Bucks running backs. They're going to be inconsistent. You never know, going to know which one it is. Brady likes to run in 1-yard touchdowns. Don't pick. Do not draft, select a Tampa Bay Bucks running back. You're just playing Russian roulette. Just fucking spit it. Put it in your mouth and blow your freaking brains out. Because that's what you're doing when you pick one of those suckers and put them in your lineup. Freaking brains are going to be all against the wall because you're doing stupid stuff. Not the people that follow me is taking my advice, though. Only the people that are not. Remember that. All right, next. Raheem Mostert. You see this? Here it goes, y'all. Look at my Niners. I'm finna talk about my Niners. Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert is getting this freaking red. Raheem Mostert hasn't ran for over 130 some carries a year ever. And he's glass. And they got a young bull behind him that we're going to talk about later. That's going to get so much juice. And once it's his, it ain't going to never stop being his. No to Raheem Mostert. We're not wasting the 4th, 5th round, even freaking 6th on him. No to Raheem Mostert. So for you guys to sit up and think I'm a homer, you're a damn lie. No. Texans running backs. See how I just incorporate? I'm saving you guys so much time. So much time. There's another red. You're going to be like, Anthony, who are we going to draft if you get all these reds? Excuse me, I gave you a whole bunch of greens and yellows that you can take chances on. Greens there aren't chances, but yellows you can take chances on in the top 24 on the previous videos. So here we go. Got too many running backs there. David Johnson is trash. Philip Lindsay came over from Denver. He's in the mix. And you got Mark Ingram. They're going to be losing negative game scripts all the time. Why would you put that in your lineup? Why? Because you're a novice and you don't listen to the Flawless Fantasy Football freaking channel. But that's not you guys, because we're not going to pick any Texas running backs, just like we're not going to pick any Buffalo running backs at number 34. Okay? You got Singletary, you got Moss. Okay? Moss got a little glassed out, but Singletary's glass. They're sharing the workload, they eat into each other. Plus, Josh Allen runs 9 TDs a freaking year. I had Josh Allen last year. When it got down to the goal line, I was not worried about either of these two scrubs running it in. Nor will you have that problem. Do not draft Moss or Singletary. Wasted picks. Wasted picks. I hate when people say, oh, it's a free pick. It doesn't cost anything. It's round 12. Wasted picks. Wasted picks. You can waste picks. I don't give a damn. There's no such thing as a free pick. There's always somebody that got a better chance to blow than some other scrub that people are picking up. No such thing as free picks. Don't let these clowns tell you that. It's free. He's free. Your mama's free. Let's go. Number 35. Devontae Williams. This is the guy that's going to take Melvin Gordon's job soon as Melvin Gordon's panties get in a twist. and he misses time. He will never get it back, and this will be his last year in a Denver uniform. Devontae Williams at 35 gets a green. He's running my studs, one of my 5 sleeper league-winning running backs. We'll talk about that in a different episode. Devontae Williams, Denver Broncos. Be pushing everybody to draft him just like I was trying to push people to draft Jonathan Williams last year, but people didn't freaking know who he was. I don't give a damn. If you didn't know, that's why you're freaking dealing with me. Let's go. Number 36, Trey Sermon. Here I am about to freaking think about another time of day it is. Yeah. Trey Sermon, man. Where's that scrub at? Soon as he freaking laid down Mostert, man, Sermon's already getting work. He'll probably have double-digit carries week 1 because they're going to share. And he's going to have the goal line. It's going to be his soon as he glass and crystallized out. Raheem Mostert. Sermon. Ooh, I almost put Sermon on the rag. Y'all ain't tell me that, man. Y'all tripping hard, man. He gets a green, Trey Sermon. He gets a green. Just think about it. If you get Devontae Williams or Trey Sermon, personally, I want you to get both. And my drafting strategy will help you do that. Just imagine putting one of them in your flex. After you already got 2 strong bulls that are in green, and you put Trey Sermon or Devontae Williams, once they start starting, you put them in your flex. That's better than putting some middling wide receiver in your flex, people. Stop putting those clowns in your flex. The Marvin Joneses types and stuff. What you want to freaking, or you want to hulk up with a 9? And that's in PPO. Cut that out. Cut it out. This high point little system right here, but at the end of the day, I don't care. Look at this. We got to recap this. Henderson gets a yellow. Michael Carter gets a yellow. Everybody else from Arizona running backs, Melvin Gordon, Damian Harris, Travis Etienne, they just won't get off his freaking nuts. Okay? And guess what? He won't be what they're saying he's going to be. They're just all jacked up about his college tape. Bucks running backs, Raheem Mostert, Texans running backs, Buffalo running backs, do not draft them. I don't want to hear it. If I have to jump through this freaking string and put a chokehold on somebody, I will do it. Trust me, I don't want to hear your nonsense. You don't waste time. You're not wasting time listening to me run my mouth and put all this expertise and experience out here for you to go and make BS mistakes. Okay? This is the running back 3 grouping. 1 through 24 are done. Listen, anybody below this tier, before this group, I'm going to say tier, below this group, excluding my sleeper running backs with league-winning upside, I do not want you drafting. Okay? So anybody that doesn't get a green or possibly a yellow in the previous running back episodes, I don't want you drafting them. Now remember, I will have out coming this week, because I know drafts are really going to start getting cranked up, the redrafts. I will have my material out, my top 12 running backs and wide receivers and quarterbacks out all this week, okay? So we're going to do quarterbacks tomorrow, and we're going to start on wide receivers. We'll spend 1 day on tight end, and then we're going to have my personal listings. Not the expert consensus, wasting your time, being a weatherman that's always inaccurate, but nobody calls them out. We're going to have my list out there, okay? And that's how we're going to work it, and that's how we're going to win. Look, if I said anything productive in here, look, don't miss out on the chance to be a champion and win the day by pressing like and subscribing to the channel, okay? It don't cost any money, and guess what? That's the only thing I'm asking you. I'm not in the business trying to sell you anything. I don't have any, go buy my information online. No, I don't have any of that. I'm giving it away for free, so I'm asking something free in return. To press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell notification so you can see it, so we can start getting all the stuff and we can reap together. Don't miss a chance to be great. Press like and subscribe. See you tomorrow. Let's get it cracking. Flawless fantasy football. You're tapped into something that nobody else knows, because guess what? That's a secret weapon. Trust me, I'm here for you. Look at me. Look at me. I am your captain now. All right, let's make it happen, guys. Flawless fantasy football. See you tomorrow. Bing.